Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is day 20 of Junk Journal Round Robin, which is a November swap and daily ephemera making collaboration with Cindy at Studio Lou, Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos, and me. We have each created a bundle of 30 individually wrapped packages, sent each of them to the other, and each day for the month of November, we take the number of the day from one and the number of the day from the other, open them up, and make ephemera with it. Haven't done that explanation for a while. There we are. Here is one from Shell, and here is one from Cindy. And I've got a cup of tea. Ooh, that's a fun envelope. I should have it call this my sticker jar. Okay, squirrel, open the envelope. Oh. Okay, so these are anatomy cards. That's fun. This is very nice. I like this envelope. Okay, so we've got those. Those are likely to be really good bases. There. Will you open? You know what? Let's just cut on the threads. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to open the rest of this up. There's one. Oops. And there's two. Okay. I split that. I did, but that's okay. All right, so we have that, and let's have a look at what is the envelope. This is really pretty. Wow, that's fancy paper. Ooh, so this is material. This is, I'm gonna say, maybe a waistband of something. And that is either the side or the front. Okay, material, another piece. Ooh, wow, she gets access to such beautiful paper. Here's another beautiful piece. Love the color. Another M. Oops, come on, where are you? Got a flutterby, two flutterbys. Oh, and this is a calendar. Okay, so I'm gonna take my first layer off. What are we gonna do today? You're gonna roll up the sleeves even. That's how serious we're gonna get. You know my inclination is always to pick these apart, right? And then we'll have lace. Okay, so we have a flippy cardie, something, 2 more cards, 3 more cards, because I can count to 3, some bits. Oh, and we're losing our... that, and then this paper is really beautiful. Okay, so first thing, is I like these 2 as bases. These can be bits. This might be backing. This might be backing. And what do I do with this? So the tabby tabs are pretty fun. I almost want to make sort of a booklet kind of thing that is like this. And I keep playing around with which way do these bits go. If I do that there, and then that there, then we have 3 individual tabs. So let's try that. Because we're going to start off complicated today, I think. There's that. Okay, there's that. So we have 1 and 2. And then we need 3. I can make that one a little bit bigger, just for grins and giggles. There. Okay. Oh, that's good. Needs a rounded little endy. Let's try the small. Small might be too small. I don't think I can get into it. That's the problem. There. Okay, so we now have something that looks like that. That's fine. Okay. What do I want to cover it with? So my brain is thinking, oh, there's bags here. If I make this into a book, then here's the problems. It is going to be a really thick book, so it really does need to be a card, but I'm not opposed to having done that. I do like the idea of making this into a book. Let's collage and cover. Okay. That was tough. Okay, here's one. Ooh, this is gluey. Why not? Make a decision. Tell you what, showing up first thing in the morning and doing art is such an indicator for how the old brain's going to be today. There. So we've got one. Come on. Yeah, I think that was better there. There or there? I like that one. Oops. Ooh, we're slidey overs. There, that's good enough. It's two. And what else do I have here? Come on, pick it up. There we are. Sure. close enough. So, I have slatted curtains. You know what I mean? Like the ones where they go shink shink. One of the panels fell yesterday because somebody, and I'm not saying who, keeps crashing into them with such great force that they break. So for, I'm going to say well on decades, let's say decades, these blinds have functioned perfectly fine without breakage. And now I'm getting breakage because I own a weasel. Yeah, I just want to do that. Sure, why not? So I fixed it. A little bit of thinking about it and considering the engineering, and we are back up to full curtain coverage. Gracie and I had a little conversation about throwing her body around. I don't think she paid the least bit of attention. There. Okay. Oh, phooey. Oh, well. That would have been, it still could be fun. Take that off. I am just rubbing the glue off. You could probably do this with an eraser. But I would have to go look for mine. There we are, okay. There, just at these doors. Oops. Oh, I had a thought the other day and I wanted to share it with you, and now I can remember that I had a thought. What was the thought, Mary Ellen? What was the thought? Because you've started talking about it, so we expect to have some kind of conclusion. Can't remember what the thought was. Let me think. Oh, I know what the thought was now. So I watch a lot of mudlarking, which is people all over the world, but probably started in the Thames. I shouldn't say even started in the Thames. Why does everything have to start with Great Britain? Where you go to the beach and then you basically look for the mud and then you find things from the past. Beach larking, field larking, whatever. And there is a lot of, if you watch enough of it, you get historical lessons in stuff. You know, this was a thing that was used in the 18th century to do XYZ. Isn't that interesting? And I think if there were any students of something who wanted to understand paper goods, that watching a bunch of junk journalers would be an awesome way of getting that education, particularly on thrift hauls. You know, here is the image of this ad or that ad or this book or that book. It is a film record as opposed to a stuff record. And I bet you over time, you would be able to just see all of great swaths of stuff. Anyways, that's my, and so there is a historical record benefit to not only thrifting, but the also, I feel like that would be fun. That would also be fun. I'm not going to worry about anything else for the moment. So, how about you, Butterfly? Oh, these, oh, this is also a thing. Oh my goodness, I have 6 cards to do today. Well, these are going to be the maybe that's the work. I sort of want to make a book, clearly. The back of the front. That's the back. This is the front. So what am I going to do? I think what I am going to do is I need to not have so much stuff because this is overwhelming. So I am not going to use this, and I'm not going to use this. I'm going to focus on these 3. And if we get these done, then we will consider it a success. How's that? Because this is just, it's, and that's today. Tomorrow, I will be able to handle it. So we're doing 3 cards. There we are. Well, let's have a look and see what we have. The balloons might be fun. That might be fun for that one. And then one of these 2 maybe for there, because it feels like sort of the M. Maybe he's the one. Yep, go with that. Part of my brain wrangling effectiveness is really just about noticing how it's, what it's doing. Like, it's like, oh, okay, we're overwhelmed, mayday. All right, we can be overwhelmed, that's all right. And then we can just, I want to cut these balloons out. We can just, we make adjustments based on where the brain is at. Because I tell you what, yelling at it, not effective. Ooh, these are pretty. The other thing that I know for sure is doing art is such a great brain, it's a brain care, let's call it that. Okay. I think I want the Christmas one. Cutting out holly in a kiss cutting method, highly recommend. You avoid a lot of tears, a lot of stress. Just go around. Though holly would be another useful one to do the modified scissors, the deckled scissors, if you wanted to capture that spikiness. Yeehaw! There's a lot going on. There, ta-da. Okay. And I want that. There, that feels better. So that is blends too much with that, these will stand out better. So we'll do that. I feel like we do a large one at the top. Okay, and then the last one. I'm behind today in my Arne and Carlos knitting, and that's kind of bothersome. I don't like being behind, because then I feel like, oh my God, I'm never going to be on time again. I am 4 rows behind. And the reason why I'm 4 rows behind is I spent last night doing more unpicking than I did knitting. It's most annoying, very vexing. See that? Oh, we get all the way up to there. Yep, let's do that. That's the thing with an along or a daily. The days sort of march up on you. I'm a little behind on my Trovember as well. I need to get going. There. Well, yes. See what I do pick. I feel like this needs some color to it. There. Okay, we've got that. All right. That would be kind of amazing. We might do that. Okay. Where's our little quote? Hey ho. I want to get rid of that too. Get rid of that way. Oh, but if I'm going to put that splodge down, that won't work. I'm going to do that on the angle, on the jaunty angle. Or do we really care where it comes from? This is not a English paper, Mary Ellen. Goodness sakes. Oh, I know what I'm going to do now. Goodness. So the hey ho. There. That looks kind of amazing. There we are. So it is the end, what time is it? It's 20th. So technically speaking, I was air quotes free to put the tree up. $11:05 on November 11th. Yeah, that's going good. And I have not put the Christmas tree up yet. Mostly because I'm still cleaning the inside of my sort of studio storage area, and I don't have the room. I don't know why I wanted to put it on that side, but I did. So that's that. So those two. I am very glad that we have narrowed this down to doing 3 things. I needed to reduce the amount of whelm that my brain had. And we did that. And now that we are getting some, it needed to be less overwhelmed so it could accomplish this task. Now this task is getting more or less done. My brain is like, oh, well, wait a minute, there's these other things that we haven't done yet. There. Okay. Got those. Put that in there. And then, we don't have backings for everybody. Where's the envelope? Yep, it's pretty paper. Wow, that's fancy. Oh, yeah. Do I want that? Or do we want that? Part of me says that this would be the funner backing. You could write on that. You could totally write on that. Let's do that. Where's top? Here's top. Don't need the tab, but I'm going to keep it. So there's one. Flip it over. And yep. I think I gotta get rid of that though. The sun's come up. No idea where Gracie is. Okay, we've got those two corners. Pat, pat, pat. Let's flip it over that way. Okay, there's one. I just cut into the card. Numpty. Come on, you do it. Yep, we're all right. That's just a little bite. Little bite. Here's how we're gonna fix it. Let's call these pieces little journal band-aids. Okay, that's the back. We want to put one on these here. Sure. There. Come on. There, okay. I like throw that out. This can go there. Okay, yes, so we have 1, 2, 3. Like these cards. It turned out all right. Just putting them down so that I can see what they might look like. I kind of want to see what this one does to that. I don't know, this one feels good. What about the yellow? And then how about the pink? Yeah. Poor little white guys. That's because I have issues with white. Okay. So we know from yesterday, or whenever we used these, can't remember now, it all becomes a blur. I know that the assembly of the journal is going to be a bit of a shock. It's like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. No recollection. Yep. There's that. Yeah, I'll fix it in a minute. There we are. That one's going to go up like that. And then this one is going to go like that. Come on. I think that's what happened with the other one. Okay. There. Just trying to deglue my fingertips. It takes a while for this stuff to stick. This is already peeling up. Like, no, I want you to stay down. Stay down. Well, while we're worrying about that, let us see if there's any